Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight. We begin with a first alert update. The Universities of Wisconsin Board of Regents tonight approved a deal with state lawmakers that limits diversity positions in exchange for money to cover staff raises and construction projects.
The agreement passed earlier this evening on an 11-6 vote. It was rejected last weekend by only a margin of 1 vote. The deal grants money for employee raises, including $200 million that will be used for a new engineering building on the UW-Madison campus. In exchange, the Regents will not hire for any diversity positions for the next 3 years and shift more than 40 current diversity positions to focus on student success. The deal will also eliminate diversity language on student applications, as well as increase the in-state acceptance rate for UW schools. Governor Tony Evers releasing a statement on the decision saying, quote, "I disagree with the Regents' decision today. I am disappointed and frustrated with this result, this proposal, and the process that led up to this point," end quote. Universities of Wisconsin President Jay Rothman voicing his approval on social media site X tonight, saying, quote, "I thank the Board of Regents for approving this agreement that will deliver more than $800 million in projects, initiatives, and withheld pay to our employees. Given the circumstances, this is good for our students, our universities, and the state of Wisconsin," end quote.